So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Foden making himself the star of this show. Hard to believe, really, that he's already made it up to 300 appearances.
Well, Peter, I can't attest to this personally, not having made it to that many appearances myself, but you only need to look around to see not just how much it means to him, but everyone that's here and beyond. This is a huge moment.
Milan have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
So it's away we go then. And it's Salah. Salah. Williams. Hutchinson. Jorginho just eases him off the ball. Williams. Salah. Rodri. Out to the right. Anderson. Anderson. Now Hudson-Odoi. Stood up well to him there. Mohamed Salah picks it up out wide. Mohamed Salah carries the ball down the right. Now the ball in. And it's hoisted clear. And this is Jorginho. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And now, can they get him away? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's on it. Can he get away? Anderson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great vision. Oh, sweet feet. Saka has it out wide and in space. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nottingham deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Rice opts for safety. It's Saka. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And this is Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's gone loose. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aina. Gibbs-White, can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. Hutchinson, big header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Hudson-Odoi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Merino. And it's Salah. It's really well cleared. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Hutchinson. Aina. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Played out to the left flank. Looking tidy in possession here. Distributed tidily. Drilled it. Shot a goal! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Rodri. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Here we go again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Aimed beyond the defence. Pass is just off target. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Aina. Hutchinson. Played into space. Caught offside that time. Good run through the middle, but he needs support. Mohamed Salah has a look and plays it forward. Oh, he's been caught napping. Shot could be on. They get a throw in. Saka. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Aina. Knocks it into space. And the flag has stayed down. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals.
At Blanation Worldwide M.
Interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Foden. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Jorginho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Saka. Now Foden. Saka. Rodri. Searching pass he's played there. Hutchinson.
I met Kim K. Look at my TikTok stories.
Now this could be a chance. That's a sharp pass. Foden going face to face with his great rival, and it's Salah. Looking to play him in. That's a throw. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he latch on to this? Gibbs White. Looking for the run. Hudson-Odoi gets into a good position. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And this is Mohamed Salah. Now he's off and running. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, delightful ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Mikel Merino gets a foot in here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20, numero 8, numero 6.
Looking for a male friend I can confide in.
Il numero 21, il numero 9, il numero 14.
Welcome to Blanation.
At Moses Momo Jr. Thanks for the follow.
This time. Now it's Wood.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
It's a promising position. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Van Dijk gets it away. Terrific header. Well, that is remarkable.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Ruben Dias. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Salah. Spread it left. Son Heung-min.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And the shot! Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Hangs in a cross. Defending. And that will be it. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
And the promise of
At Sood_, who knows us, thanks for the follow.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Out to the right. Oh, he's found support out wide. Mohamed Salah has it out wide and in space. Skims one in. And he's heaved it away.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
At Lompu, thanks for the follow.
Nice control. Now it's Marino. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's there to belt it away. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I really like the look of this guy, Foden, who to me is a player who has a bit of everything. An eye for goal, quick feet, great vision, and a willingness to take on his defensive duties when required. Although he's probably best deployed out on the right, where his best attacks seem to emanate.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Cook. And it's Tavernier. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Quarter of an hour played. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Merino.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Salah. And here's Jorginho. Bournemouth trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensive.
And he shoots! Oh, it's hit the post. That's really well cleared. Now, can they get him away? No, it's not getting there. Rice. Van Dijk. Rice. That has been slung wide. Saka. Stood up well to him there. Tavernier. Cook. Now Semenyo. Now it's Evan Nielsen. And it's Scott. And it's Jimenez. Quality ball. Knocks it out wide.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
There.
At Gomez Agada, heart hands, thanks for the follow.
Alexander-Arnold. For Rice. Mohamed Salah. For Rice. And it's Rodri. Spread it left. Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Scott. That's a good ball out wide. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Alexander-Arnold. Spreads it out wide.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Marino. In once more. Hill gets it away. Semenyo. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Merino. Rice. It's a really well-measured ball.
FC 25 loser.
Cook does really well to win the ball there. Scott. Eva Nielsen. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Played in. He's got tall. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Semenyo is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Merino. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Now it's Rice. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Tavernier. Oh, that's well spotted. And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And here's Marino. Saka. Crosses it. It's a mighty effort. Trofer gets good distance on it. Spread out to the left. Tavernier. Oh, they can break here. That was good pressing. Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And he's managed to get free. Oh, good ball. Scott, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
Now it's Jorginho. He's picked his way through. He's found some chance. Sticks it away. Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
At Mario, thanks for the follow.
Milan are in front now. The game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Scott. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Rodri. Foden. That pass has been well intercepted. Truffert. And it's Cook. And it's Truffert. Semenyo. That's good defending. Defending in numbers.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
The manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Mohamed Salah stood his ground strongly. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Rodri. He shifted it to the flank. Foden has it in a wide position. And that's the keeper's ball. And that's another good win of the ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Saka. And here's Jorginho. Truffert is there and he can get that clear.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field is number 26, Una. Substitutions taking place.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Pinches it off him.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
1-0 as we head towards the end. And it's Tavernier. Now that looks a decent ball. Jimenez with the... Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Alexander-Arnold. Milan, moments now away from seeing this one out. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Kluivert receives it in a good position here. Kluivert! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Kluivert actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
We are into stoppage time. Turns back here, probably the best option. Saka, no unnecessary. Referee looks at his watch. And
Good evening,
blows his
Gridford and
whistle.
Prisium. When I get back my private address, please let me know 61 Wordsworth.
Solitary strike, ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves.
Good evening, Prince William and Prince Harry.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Good evening, Zara Mum Finna with Bake Nasser Mohammed Salah Ahmed with children and grandchild come.
Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
At Tiwa8, thanks for the follow.
Started. And that's the keeper's ball. Harwood Bellis. Knocks it into space. Gets into some space. Oh, nice touch.
Good evening, Prince William and Prince Harry when Ali Nasser Mohammed Salah Ahmed come to UK with Bar.
Saka. Saka goes on a charge down the left. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Engages and forces him off the ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that pass just didn't quite work. Out to the right. Back into the middle. Merino gets a good foot in there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Into the channel.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
A header! Alexander-Arnold. Merino. And it's Merino for Rice. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had
Welcome to Blah Nation.
At Gerald Decoria 991, thanks for the follow.
Just eases him off the ball. Saka did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Jorginho. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's nice.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
At Raj Chandra 241, thanks for the follow.
He rises! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Merino. Now, can they get him away? Saka providing an outlet on that flank.
Welcome Zara Mum family to
Swings
Ukraine.
it across. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Tries to pass it through.
This is the time you need that pace.
Foden going face-to-face with his great rival. Saka could try cutting inside here. Now that looks a decent ball. It's out for a goal kick. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Mohamed Salah. Nice bit of trickery. Salah. Merino. That's been shot at goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to belt it away. Rodri. Merino. Salah. Mohamed Salah touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we're underway again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Real chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And here's the chance to counter. Saka. Rice. Saka. Rice. Merino. Played out to the right. Mohamed Salah! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Downs. Spread out to the left. Well, that pass isn't the best. Rice. And it's Rodri. Alexander-Arnold. Cleared away. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's a good run he's making there. Delivers with whip. Keeper's dealt with that. And that has been knocked clear. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Merino is being harried and hassled.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Well timed, excellent interception. That's a good ball out wide. That has ended up in no man's land. Opts for safety. He is through here. And still, we await the first breakthrough. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Foden. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Saka. Oh, nice one too, very nice. No, he's not getting his way this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Merino. It's Saka.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
At Lam
Now
Veritab,
it's
thanks for the
Foden.
follow.
Well seen, saw that coming. And he's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Foden receives it in a wide position. Cleared away. That's a throw. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Viene sostituito con il numero 9. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Merino, and he's gone backward here. He's having a go! Oh, it's come loose.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Can he latch onto this? It's a promising position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
They get a throw in.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20. Numero 7. Lasciano il campo per
Milan
il numero
are
21.
still in search of
Il
that
numero
breakthrough
29.
goal.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Milan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, super find. And he's there to clear it. And there's a searching pass. That's an excellent interception.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Zirkzee. Now it's Zirkzee. Stood up well to him there.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's got away. And that should get the job done. Big header!
Thanks for the gift.
At thy means, thank you. At thy means, thank you.
And well
Thanks
done.
for the gift.
So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack.
25 look better than 26.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Milan must have viewed this game as very winnable, but will no doubt have a healthier respect for this opposition now.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che tra poco sul maxi schermo saranno trasmessi gli orari dei treni spettacoli.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
FC 26 looks like FIFA 2015 Y.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played out wide. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mohamed Salah. It's Salah!
Mohamed Salah really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He's had it taken off him.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by...
Looking for a male friend I can confide in.
But ultimately he didn't know when.
Looking for a male friend I can confide in.
He has found a way through. Swings it across. And that should get the job done. And he's hit it long. So we're still where we started right now. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Can he finish? Merino. That has been slung wide. And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Gives it back. Spread it left. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
That's good defensive concentration.
Sunderland applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Buffet strokes it back. Granit Xhaka. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Very nicely done. Shot could be on. And he shoots! He's delivered all right! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So we have the first
Welcome
goal.
to Blah Nation.
Well, that gives
At
them the
Judderjet,
privilege
thanks for the
to
follow.
control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Over to the left.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
At Saw Backroll, thanks for the follow.
And it's Lefay. Saka cuts it out. Jorginho. Mohamed Salah. Alexander-Arnold. Granit Xhaka played out to the left flank.
Milan truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Great run on the overlap here. Ball swung in.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
At Sarif, thanks for the follow.
Alexander-Arnold. It's Saka. Foden. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And this is Mohamed Salah. Granit Xhaka. Oh, they can break here. Oh, good spread. That's a shade optimistic. And he's there to belt it away. Lefebvre puts them all in.
That was well seen too. Good
He's gone
clearance.
down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Rodri. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Ruben Dias. Alexander-Arnold.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
Field.
At Francis Deda 669, thanks for the follow.
And it's Rice. Now it's Brobby. Can he get on the end of this? And that could set him on his way. Ruben Dias. Rice. Alexander-Arnold. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Jorginho. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Brobby. Goes looking wide.
Good job.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he was quick to react. Now it's Brobby, spread out to the left. Great vision. Kertrauda picks it up out wide. And it's hoisted clear. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
197.
Milan disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rice. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Lefebvre. It's a good spell of possession, this. Tries to pass it through. Rice. Hertrauda. Out towards the flank. Knocks it out wide. Plays the return pass. Threads one in. Now the ball in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Rice. Ruben Dias. And it's Salah. For Merino. Played back into the centre. Hertrauda. Decent progress down the left. Nice control. Tries the cross. Out for a throw. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard. And I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in. And, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Incoming delivery.
Number 4.
Oblak claims it. Safe hands.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rice. He's getting hounded, really hounded. Lovely feet. And it's Xhaka. Milan are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
That is lovely. Distributed tidily.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Substitution
Milan
in progress.
can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
At Carmen Min, thanks for the follow.
Big. Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. No messing about,
There
just
will be 1
bludgeoned
minute
away.
added time.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Maddison. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
My
Just
thanks
a
to
quick
Jim.
announcement.
We both wish you a very good
We're
evening.
about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
At Birik, thanks for the follow.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
The San Siro for nigh on a sit. Merino!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The ball has bounced loose now. Firmly met. And it's Salah. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Spence. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think it has to be Rodrigo Bentancur, Peter. I think when you look at that midfield, he can have a critical role in terms of developing his game and adding goals to those midfield runs. He hasn't done that enough so far, but that's what he needs to add. And he'll keep making those runs and get into the opposition box undetected. He has to now start finishing them off better.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Xavi Simons. Now it's Tell. That's a smashing touch to get him away. And he cuts out the supply. So we're still where we started right now. Merino over to the left. Foden providing an outlet on that flank. Shoots! Shifted it to the flank. No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Bentancur did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Tell. He's played it back. João Palhinha. Now Romero. Spread neatly. Saka. And it's Merino. Now Foden. And he's had it nicked away. Pedro Porro. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Foden. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Jorginho. Mohamed Salah. Tries a measured ball. Defending of the desperate variety.
Mohamed Salah.
He's having a go. It's hit the crossbar.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Bergvall. Pinches it off him. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's a good ball out wide. And the return pass. Pedro Porro. Ambitious ball here. Can he latch on to this? Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Foden. Foden going face-to-face with his great rival. He's found a way through. Oh, that's neat. And he's got his cross in. And he's cleared it back out.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
5 minutes till the break. Now it's Simons. Saka. There will be a throw-in. Rodri. Merino. And it's Rice. Now it's Jorginho. It's a really well-measured ball. Bentancur played out to the left flank.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Merino. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Kolomwani. Knocks it out wide. And here's Tell. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Here we go again then.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, he's hit the bar! Rice with the clearance. Bentancur. Some really good ball movement. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mohamed
Welcome to Blah Nation.
Great vision. Good ball, good
At
take.
Adilani Safari, thanks for the follow.
Foden fires it in low.
That's good defensive concentration. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And João Palhinha. Romero.
Callisto Parapoli.
Tottenham are looking to break at pace. And it's Porro. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Jorginho. Oh, good spread. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kolomwani. Simons. Played out to the right. Brilliantly cut out.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Foden.
81.007 spettatori.
Sends it crossfield. And it's Salah. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Now it's Rice. Looking for the run. Oh, no joy this time. Tottenham can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack. Just change the rhythm up front.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Now it's Richarlison. He's shifting through the gears here. Nice physical challenge. Merino. Salah. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bentancur. Pedro Porro. Looking to play him in. Mohamed Salah. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mohamed Salah goes steaming forward. Out to the left it goes. Played in by Foden. In comes the corner.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Bentancur. Now it's Simons.
Kolomwani really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Mohamed Salah stood his ground strongly. Vicario getting this one clear. Milan making another change here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Milan have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Now, who's going to be first to this? And here's Xerxes. He's going for goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Son Heung-min usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Back into the middle, and he's in on Xerxes! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cambio di giocatori.
Tottenham making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And that has been cleared. Aimed beyond the defence. Lovely feet. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that has been clubbed away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Out to the right. Otterberg. That's a good ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And here's Richarlison. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Kulusevski. Son Heung-min. The ball's gone astray. Mikel Merino gets a foot in here. And the referee brings it to a close. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Your reflections then, Jim?
Milan certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che per la vostra sicurezza è in funzione un sistema di telecamere.
Hoa, star, heart, thumb.